Aloha. Super nice meeting you today. I'm going to jump right in. So when we're playing this, the easiest way to find a C, which you already knew, middle C, is anytime you see two black notes, the note which is a minor second or a half step or a semitone is the one right here. So what we learned today is C1 is way down there, C2, C3, C4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. When we go through all of these notes, basically we're going to be teaching through C3 right here all the way to C6. But most of what we're going to learn right now is right here at middle C. C to C sharp is a minor second. There are natural minor seconds in the key of C major, like C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. 1, 3, 5, 1 makes a C, E, G, and then a C again. This interval is called a major third because it's composed of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 minor seconds. When we go from this note to this note to this note, we have 3 minor seconds, meaning major third, minor third, and then when we go up, we're not doing a major nor a minor third here for the resolution. We're doing a perfect fourth. So what we see is when going up, G to a C is a fourth, a perfect fourth. However, going down from G to a C is a fifth. So what we're experiencing now is called musical relativity. When we play these together as we get overtones. So we become very familiar with where these are in each key. So we can see the intervals of a major third, a minor third, and then a perfect fourth. And they always kind of look and feel the same. Certain keys will have the same feeling for the same shape right here. A major, E major, sometimes D major even feels close, but there's a bigger space. C major, G major, F major. All these are all different chords which involve sharps and flats. So when we learn how to play this, we learn how to play a chromatic scale. C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C. And then if we went down, we would even call them the enharmonic equivalent. C, C flat. We would have a B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F flat, which is an E flat, D, D flat, C. But as we know, we wouldn't generally call an F an E sharp, and we wouldn't generally call a C a B sharp, but there are keys that needs to be possible. Because to be in the key of B major, we have to have B major going to a C sharp minor, but our resolution to get back to the B has to have a B flat diminished. Well, that B flat diminished can't be in the same key as a B major because we don't say things twice when repeating ourselves. So I have to say B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. That's how we work out different enharmonics. This piece of paper I laid in front of us that we're just kind of looking at had one vital piece of information that I wanted you to see. On the ledger line, the first one will be a C note. That is your middle C. To play with the left hand, we would play pinky on the C. We would skip the D in the second finger, play our third finger on the E, skip the pointer finger, and play the G. This is how we would play our triads all the way from one key to another. C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, C major. When doing them with two hands, we can go downwards together. We can go upwards and downwards if we want, because all of the chords that are in one chord will always fit in the chords that are over another, because they're all in the key of C major, diatonically speaking, or A minor, its relative minor. C, D, E, F, G, A. 5 notes, and then the 6th one has all the same notes as the key you're in. So if we're in the key of F, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, all the notes in D minor are all the same notes in the key of F. You would have to play that B flat for D minor to sound perfectly square. If we played a B natural, it sounds a little too bright, too happy. That's why we really like that B flat there. So what we learned in that method is, out of these, we have majors and minors in the same keys. Our 1 is a major, our 2 is a minor, our 3 is a minor, our 4 is a major, our 5 is a major, our 6 is a minor, and our special one is a diminished, the 7th. However, we're going to show what it happens when we don't move a chord and we just play all the different variations of a 1-3-5. A 1-3-5 is a C major. A 1-flat-3-5 is a C minor. A 1-3 sharp 5 is an augmented. And a 1-flat-3 flat 5 is a diminished. We'll talk about what all those chords are, but that probably is enough for this lesson. For your takeaway from this week, try playing through every single one of these goes from a white key to a white key, black key to a black key, except the B flat, which goes to an F natural. So our 5, pinky to thumb, would include all these chords in here. And then when we go to a B natural, it would be a white note to a black note, the F sharp. All these, the reason why we do that, you asked me at the end, how do I find which one's a 1 and a 5? Well, no matter what hand you're playing with, if you put down a digit and you memorize that this is the 5th, your hand will naturally go there. And what I suggest is being just kind of loosey-goosey, laying your hand down, and if your hand doesn't naturally fall on a 1 and a 5 and it falls on a 1 and a 6, then change your fingering so you move it over, and then get used to doing that. That will become your piano hand. You will know the positionings of a major third. No matter how you play that major third, you know that those are the 2 notes for a major third, and you know that when you move to a minor third, it's that. One of the misnomers about piano is there's a right way to do it. Yes, there is right way to learn classical piano. Yes, there's right way to learn. However, knowing that this is C major and it goes to a C major 7 with a B diminished and then a G movement, falls down to an A minor. It holds out an A minor with a C major over the top for an A minor 7, uses a G sus to move the feeling, falls on an F. The first time through it, plays the relative minor chord of D and goes back to a C sus. Follows up with a... But to just know that takes a while because you have to go through all the different variations. Imagine what it would have been like to write this. You could go through all this and try and feel out what harmonies feel good and what intervals feel good. But the ones we're really working about today are the 1 and the 5. C, G, D, A, E, B, F, C, G, D, A, E, B. Yeah, well, that'll be our diminished though. It feels good to complete that note, doesn't it? B and F. So the idea, try and do your triads, work them up in the key of C major. Try anywhere on this piano to find your 1 and 5. And then remember, your B flat has a B flat black key and an F white key. A B major has a white key and an F sharp as its 5th. Find those this week and then we'll fine tune on how to play the major third or the minor third. When you should use the diminished and why. And how we use that for modulations. And then the next step we'll do after that is how to add a third note, or actually a fourth note onto your triad, so it becomes a 7 chord. I hope that this wasn't too overwhelming. Tell me if I could rephrase the way these things go. However, the only real takeaway is this is your video. The time we spent together is yours. We pancake these ideas, and eventually you'll start writing tunes because you hear what augmented chords are. It's nice meeting you.